Now we want to use the detail mode of the pipe tool to add drains and cooling water supply and return to our fume hoods. In the first step, we will enter the component of the fume hood and add a connector. Therefore, we switch to the detail mode and select the starting point. We want to have a straight pipe, and we will use CVC pipe. If we zoom in, every pin represents one size that is available through the library, and therefore on the market available components and sizes. We select 1 inch and decide what length we want to use. We then add a connector. We want to have a threaded union female. We will copy the straight piece and the union to be our future cooling water supply and return. Now we can exit the component. In the detail mode, you don't have to select the pin outside visible for components because it's already predefined that way for all detail connectors. But let's continue with the sloped drain. First, we are only shown the selection of the possible counter connection for the female, which is obviously the male. And we select this. A pipe LO element will face down, but not totally. We select 280/65.5 in order to be able to do a slope. To counteract the slope at the end of the line, we have to do a slight horizontal detour. And now it goes down the drain. To make the connection between pipe and our drain, we click the T button on the pipeline. We are shown the available T's for that size. It's a reduced T, 1 to ½ inch, 1 to 3/4 inch, and 1 to inch as a straight T. When we pick it, we are asked for the final connection, and we will pick the reference to the female union. Have it face upwards. Now we have to apply the counter union and can use the auto pipe function of the detail to get the available connections with 45s and 90. We have to do the same for the two other connections. First, and the second connection. We can also edit this pipeline based on the free parameters. In this case, we cannot change the slope because the slope is locked due to the angle between T's and elbows. But we can, of course, change it in this axis. Now we will proceed with the PCW supply and return. We add the male counter piece and use the pipe elbow to align the axis with the drains. Have another straight pipe. Now we want to add a ball valve. Align it. Add another straight piece. Now we will add a pressure regulator. Align this one, have another straight piece of pipe, add a valve, and another straight piece of pipe. Now we can pick all we need to do the other side. We will add a flow meter. And a valve. Now we can align the valves to the same height. And now our cooling water supply in return is done.